Volodymyr Zelensky has arrived in France to meet with his French counterpart Emmanuel Macron ahead of a summit of the Coalition of the Willing Nations. More than a dozen heads of states will gather in Paris for talks tomorrow to discuss security guarantees for Ukraine and how a ceasefire could be put in place. The US had brokered a ceasefire in the Black Sea, but that appears to be in doubt after Russia launched an overnight attack on Ukrainian ports.
Another night of heavy air attacks on Ukraine centered on the Black Sea port of Mykolaiv, while Russia claims it shot down Ukrainian drones over the sea itself, just hours after both sides agreed to a U.S.-brokered ceasefire that was supposed to stop attacks like this. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says he doesn't think Vladimir Putin will hold up his end of the bargain.
If there is military activity in the Black Sea again, if there are Russian manipulations and threats again, then new measures will have to be taken.
The White House says it's now working on ways to ensure both sides stick to the deal and end the fighting in the Black Sea, with President Trump considering bringing in European troops to help monitor both sides.
We have other countries involved, and they're involved very strongly in the process, and that'll be resolved.
But the Russians say that is a non-starter, and they'll hold the U.S. responsible for making sure Ukraine complies with the ceasefire.
We need clear guarantees. Given the sad experience of agreements with Kyiv, guarantees can only be the result of an order from Washington.
Moscow also says it will only agree to the deal in exchange for sanctions relief, which the U.S. may not be willing to provide. Still, the White House says it's a positive first step they hope will lead to a permanent ceasefire.
No one was talking. Now we're going from if this war will ever end, an endless war of people, treasure, and material, to now how it will end.
Ukraine said Wednesday that Russia has hit at least 8 energy facilities after promising to stop those attacks.